una empresa israelí de alta tecnología con una empresa multinacional grande e importante como es SODEXO. Israel se destaca por su cultura de innovación y emprendimiento, siendo hoy realmente un líder mundial en la alta tecnología y un centro mundial para investigación y desarrollo. Hemos visto ahora en la película algunas de las empresas multinacionales que se han abierto en Israel oficinas de excelencia, centros de innovación y de desarrollo, por entender que en Israel hay un talento, hay una cultura que puede realmente asistir y aportar a todas las empresas de tecnología más grandes del mundo. Ustedes, me imagino, saben que Israel carece de recursos naturales. No tenemos agua, tenemos una tierra muy árida, un territorio muy pequeño, en final, condiciones adversas. Nada más para poner en comparación, el tamaño o la superficie de Israel es igual a la superficie de Hidalgo, no exactamente el estado más grande de México. En fin, en frente de estas condiciones adversas, Israel tenía que desarrollar el único recurso que tenía, que es y era el recurso humano. Realmente quisiera agradecer a SODEXO, a su director general, Stefan Michelin, que nos va a asumir brevemente, a mi colega de la embajada, por supuesto también a Liran Masayut, el director general de Keeprz o de HAPPI, y a todos ustedes, y realmente esperar que este sea un ejemplo de cooperación tecnológica aquí en México entre empresas mexicanas, inversiones, capital mexicana, con empresas y tecnología israelí, todo con el objetivo de mejorar y contribuir al bienestar de ambos países y a ambas sociedades. Así que, desde luego, muchísimas gracias.
Keeprz is a kind of company working in 10 countries in the world. In each country we're working with partners. We don't do direct operation or direct sales with our clients because we believe that our partners are in a better position to build a strong relationship with our clients, which are businesses, because they know the market, they know the culture, they know the obstacles, they know the challenges, and that's how Keeprz got to work up until today in 10 countries. In Latin America, we're working in Panama. We're now opening Brazil and Mexico, which we are here for that. We're working in the US, and the Philippines, in Turkey, in the UK, in France, in Dubai, and of course in Israel as one of the countries. And we are expanding to more and more countries as we go. But just recently, a month ago, there was a really big merger with a company called Conduit, also an Israeli company. One of the biggest, it was the biggest internet company, private internet company from Israel, valued $1.5 billion just a couple of years ago. So today, after the merger will be completed, this company will be I think the biggest company in the world in our space, in what we're doing, and that's what I'll tell you. The company, as I said, is a technology company, but we are also professional in engagement and customer retention. That's the proficiency, the expertise that we have developed along the years working with businesses, and I know some of you are business owners. We are backed by industry experts, SODEXO as part of it, but also the Coca-Cola Corporation. And we are scaling up, as I said, for quite a few countries around the world, Mexico to be one of them. So what actually we are doing? Keeprz is focused on brands and on businesses, brick-and-mortar businesses, retailers, and we try to help them. Because today, you know, the competitive landscape is becoming harder and harder for businesses to succeed. Of course, you have the large businesses, you have the Starbucks and the McDonald's of the world, but then you have also a large amount of businesses which are actually the core of any economy, right? I'm sure in Mexico it's the same, which are small and medium businesses. Businesses that start for one location or one branch with the owner operating it, and up to businesses, it could be 1,000 locations, but it's still considered to be medium. And when we looked at those businesses, we tried to understand what are the needs that they are facing. We saw two main challenges in common. One main challenge is to, of course, get new customers, right? You have to get new customers at your business, and you're putting much resources in that. And the second challenge is to retain those customers, to make them repeating customers, to make sure they're coming back. There's a big difference between those two. And as you see, maybe on the Spanish side, that between 5 customers new customers that you're getting are costing you between 5 to 7 times higher than customers you're going to retain. Because you're going to advertise. It could be in media, it could be in TV, it could be Groupon, right, with coupons. On the other end, your loyal customer base, between 15 and 25% of your customers usually accountable for more than 50% of the revenue. This is the average. And this makes sense because the customers that keep coming back to your business, they're accountable for the majority of revenues. When you see that, you expect that most of the resources, time and money, would be invested in getting current customers and retaining them, not new customers. But this is exactly the opposite usually. Businesses invest much more money, much more time in getting new customers. And when we looked at it and tried to analyze, we saw that there is also a difference between those two challenges in terms of what you should do to implement them. Customer acquisition, it's a very simple task. It's very expensive, but it's simple. You pay someone. You can pay Groupon, you can pay SODEXO on the other side to get traffic. You can pay media agency to do campaigns for you. But that's basically putting money on one side, getting customers on the other side with some conversion on optimization in the middle. This is a very seamless management or seamless to manage system. It doesn't require you to be tech savvy. It doesn't require you to put a full-time position just to manage it. It's supposed to work for you. And as I said, they asked me before about what businesses is for. So we always said we take a Starbucks level solution and we provide it to any kind of business, from a single branch and up to 1,000 and 1,000 branches. This is an example, right? This is an example of a restaurant, 3 branches, not very big. This is branded to the restaurant. Everything that you see on the screen is customizable. Everything, from the building blocks, the Lego parts that you have, the tiles, to the icons, to the fonts, to the colors, to the photos you have, and to the logics, to the actions. What will happen when I click on that? What will happen when I click on another thing? Everything is customizable. So I have photos here. I can switch between photos. Yeah, it's working a bit slow, whatever, but you can understand here the concept. I will go into info to show you a few things inside. So, about the business a bit, and then I can send a feedback or call the business, and I can have this, map and play with it, and I can click and see the exact address, but I can also go to navigate, and then I will have a list of locations. Now, each one of those locations, and they're clear here, each one of those locations I can navigate. This navigation could be with Waze, which is very popular here, but also with Google Maps and also with maps of Apple and any other service. I can search for a location. I can search by nearby, which is a geolocation around me if I have many branches inside. And I can also filter what you see on the upper hand. And when I click on it, I have the attributes of this, or the amenities of these specific branches, right? So I can look only for places with parking and with children menu. So I will click on it. And then we will find only one place that has those 2 attributes together. I can go inside. And I can have a look at a specific location. I can have some more information about it. It could be open hours. It could be some specials that might be inside. And again, everything on the screen is customizable. So you can choose what you want in any place. Going backward, back there, you see the favorites. The favorites is what we call catalog. Anyone can call it in any way they want. But it could be a menu, it could be a catalog, not only for items, but maybe for showing information. A list of events, a list of services, a list of products, a list of items, as you see here. It could be categories and subcategories. If we'll go for the antipasti, for example, we'll see items inside, and then we can go for a specific. This one is almost in Spanish, right? The ensalada. And then I can browse for these items, and of course if it's connected to the e-commerce I can also order it and I can share it on Facebook. And what's nice in this menu is that it's also personalized. So if you put attributes for the items, in a restaurant for example, I as a customer can choose to see only items which are below 500 calories and also vegetarian. So I'm basically building my own solution. Going back, let's take a look at the reward section here, what we chose to put here. So a few models. The first one is points. So points, I'm sure you're familiar with. Many businesses that you go to, you accumulate points and then you can do something with these points. So for us, you see I have 900 points there. Points are accumulated based on real transactions. We are connected to the point of sale itself. This is not mandatory, but we usually do that. And then we can accumulate points based on many attributes. For example, different points accumulation for different days. Different points accumulation for different time of the day. Different points accumulation for different customers. Let's say we are VIP or students, right? We can have different points accumulation for different items. So let's imagine in a convenience store they don't want to accumulate on cigarettes and they want to have double on beers, for example. So anything again is customizable and everything is being done from our system. No need to configure the point of sale, no need to configure any other external service. Now in this case, the point can also be accumulated by activities. For example, a customer is sharing on Facebook, we can give him points. A customer is completing a survey, like the example we gave. The customer is transferring a gift to a friend, and so on and so on. What you see here is gift shop. Because we can do many things with the points, right? We can have them just for status, we can have them to pay, to actual pay, and we can have them to buy, like items or coupons that then can be redeemed. So this is an example for that. Going backwards, we'll go to what's called here the My Gift, which is basically coupons or rewards. So inside you see that I have one gift, which is a glass of wine. If I go inside, I will see the gift and then I will see the validity it has. As you see, it's not valid anymore, right? So I can't really use it. This gift is an instant of a gift which is personal. So it's not like a promotion, you put a poster in a business. It's sent to a specific customer. It's like a voucher that you have and you can use. So it's personalized. Once used, you can not use it again. The other visualization of these coupons is what we call a surprise gift. Again, the name could be changed. And here what you have is basically a scratch card. So it's a regular coupon. Let's see with kind of a gimmick or gamification. So I'm going to scratch it on the screen. And what you're going to see is the gift that you just got, and you can actually redeem it from there. Going back, we can show punch cards, which is the for us. And then inside it could be, customized. In this case it's 4+1, it could be anything else. It could be a postpaid card, so I'm punching 10 times to get something for free. It could be a prepaid, which I'm paying in advance and then I'm getting a few items. It could be also what we call a maze punch card. So it could be a punch for each one of the branches or a punch for different items if you want to have your customers going through some kind of a path with it. We also have what we call coupon codes, what you see down there. And a coupon code, it could be a QR code, it could be a numeric code, it could be a barcode. It's generated from our system, it could be printed on paper, it could be on flyers, and then you can distribute it. This is kind of, we call it a connection between the digital and the offline world, the physical world. So let's imagine a business, we'll take a restaurant for example, it's in an office area, and it wants to attract customers from the offices. So it could print those coupons, it could distribute flyers in the offices, and then when customers will put the coupon here or scan them, it will do two things. First, it will give them the gift or the reward or the points that you assign, but it will also tag them as an office customers. Now, from now on, we can target this group as a group. So again, just an example. Going back, maybe last thing here, what you see on the right hand corner, every customer here is a unique customer, so we collect information, either information he provided, you see I'm not connected with Facebook, or information we collect from transactional or behavioral around this customer. And now maybe to see what we have otherwise, so this one, for example, this is Peugeot, this will start in Panama, but basically for all Latin America. We have the same from BMW and for Mini and the car services. And then this one is a hotel. with a casino also in Panama with a couple of locations. And then this one is a hair salon chain. This is in Washington, in the US. Oh, I have to wait for upload, so we'll skip that. And then we have this one for bars, okay? And then we have this one for SODEXO, yeah? This one for Tuborg. We work with brands, as I said, like Coke and so on. This one is fashion. Another restaurant, Papa John's, which is a pizzeria, Mr. Pretzels in the UK. Six Packs is actually a gym. It's a chain of gym. This is in Israel. Press is a consumer club. Seafood Pub Company. Conway, this is the largest chain of department store in Panama, and so on and so on. So basically you see that the look and feel is changing, the models that each business is using is changing, and each one of those is built in between 5 minutes to maybe an hour, just to explain how easy it is. This system, and it's multilingual, right? We can move it to Spanish, and I will move it afterwards to show you, but I have to understand what I'm showing. So we have 5 different walls in this system. The first one, which is highlighted, you know, like the gov, this is the BI and data, and we call it, you know, segmentations and filter of customers, and I will show you a few things there. And then we have what you see, the iPhone and the pencil. This is the content area. We'll show you that as well. Loyalty, operation, and then business opportunities. Because we actually allow businesses to cooperate with each other, businesses that use our system.
SODEXO, con sus 420,000 empleados, es un líder mundial que aprovecha su presencia en 8 países para identificar innovaciones con gran valor agregado y exportarlas en otros países. Es el caso de Keeprz, ahorita HAPPI en México, donde SODEXO, uno de los líderes en los vales electrónicos, hace la promoción de esta plataforma de lealtad. Keeprz o HAPPI es un pilar de nuestra estrategia aquí en México. ¿Por qué? Representa una gran oportunidad para nuestros socios que ya aceptan nuestras tarjetas para incrementar sus ingresos y para mejorar su imagen. Yo soy seguro que va a ser millones de americanos y americanas que van a aprovechar esta solución en los meses a venir. Gracias a todos para su presencia y que tienen un HAPPI.